What is going on, you guys? We're back with another video. Today we are ranking all the Marvel characters, top 30, only the active characters. So characters that are still going, still doing superhero work, because obviously we all know who the best characters are. It's Tony, it's Steve, Natasha, T'Challa, and they're no longer around, unfortunately. And we're not doing multiverse. There's some multiverse characters on this list, but it's mainly just Earth 616, the main MCU. So we'll do top 30. We'll just have a nice discussion about it all. This list is my opinion, so please bear with me.
How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion! Don't you get it? Why can't anybody have an opinion but you?
I was just gonna do like my personal favorites, but no one wants to hear my personal favorites. So this is kind of like a mixture of like my favorites and just the characters that I think are like the best right now going into phase 6, basically going into Avengers Doomsday. That's what we're doing. We'll get started, and some of these might surprise you. Honestly, I'll go over the runner-ups right now, the characters that did not make the list, and there's quite a few that obviously did not make the list because we all know MCU, it's very oversaturated now. So many characters that aren't even going to return someday, because Kevin Feige did an interview where he basically said like some of these characters who we introduced might never return, and it's just so terrible that they did that. I mean, at the very least you could say like they might return in this project, you never know, but they were like nope, they're not coming back. So unfortunately, a lot of those characters did not make the list. And the ones that do need to return, like right away, they're on the list, don't worry. Okay, so some of the runner-ups, and again, you're gonna be shocked at this. Doctor Strange, I've never been like the biggest Doctor Strange fan. I think Multiverse of Madness kind of like hurt his character arc a little bit. Clint Barton, Hawkeye, Valkyrie, Nick Fury, again, Secret Invasion.
Oh, so bad. Such a bad show.
Did a lot of damage to a lot of characters, that show. War Machine, She-Hulk, she can still work with better writing. We all know she can. Character's popular for a reason in the comics, so if the Russo brothers want to bring her back for Doomsday, give her some better writing. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay, so we'll jump into this now. Number 30 is M'Baku. He is confirmed for Avengers Doomsday. I'm pretty sure he is the king of Wakanda now, which is really cool. I mean, they didn't like confirm it, but he's the king. Sure, he did not show up to that like ceremony that they're supposed to have. He's ruling Wakanda, and you know that's going to be like a big part of Avengers Doomsday, I'm sure. He's funny too. M'Baku he's a funny character. He's always been funny, from the first Black Panther to even the Wakanda Forever. Like, he's just a comedic character. I'm very glad he's back for Doomsday. And there was a set leak, or I don't know if it was a set leak or like an official photo that Marvel just put out like to get people excited for Doomsday, but he was in that picture, like on the very edge, the very corner edge, you could see him holding his like staff or whatever. So I think it's pretty cool that he's coming back. Number 29 is the Hulk, confirmed for Spider-Man Brand New Day. I think everyone is very curious about that. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I guess it kind of makes sense. There's like theories out there that the spider that Peter Parker was bit by was actually created by Bruce Banner. That might have something to do with it, but I do hope that he returns to Savage Hulk. Everyone wants more Savage Hulk. Like, Smart Hulk is fine. We want Savage Hulk, though.
We have a Hulk.
And I don't know how they're going to explain his son. I feel like they have to bring back Scar for Brand New Day as well. They're probably not going to. They're probably never going to mention him again. Or at the very least, they'll bring him back for Champions, but I mean, it's going to be kind of weird when Hulk comes back and his son is not there. Okay, number 28, and I was debating on not even putting this character on the list because I know this character is very hated on these days, and we're going to talk about it. Number 28 is Captain Marvel. I really like her character development that she had in the Marvels. I think it was way better than the first Captain Marvel movie because that film, I mean, she doesn't know who she is. She has amnesia. She's trying to figure out where she came from. Whereas like the Marvels, we finally figure out why she is the way that she is. The reason she's never with the Avengers, the reason she's always gone is basically because she didn't want Monica or other people knowing that she basically killed an entire civilization. The whole planet of Hala. I mean, she did some damage to that planet, and you know, she set things right. She flew into the sun. I don't know. I just like how they handled it, and I like that she's kind of like a team player now, at least with Monica and Kamala. She's rumored for Doomsday. I'm sure she's going to be in the movie. I don't see how they can't have Captain Marvel in Avengers Doomsday, like at the very least. And I know some people don't want her to return in Doomsday, but she's a very powerful character. Like, I just think Sam Wilson having Carol on his team would do them some very good, because they need more people with superpowers on their team. They really do. And again, she's like a powerhouse, you know? She flew into the sun and she survived. Take that, Icarus, you know? I mean, I'm sure Icarus survived flying into the sun as well, but they didn't make a point to show it. So, and I like that she's living in Maria's house now. Like, I don't know why I like that so much, but I just think it's kind of clever. It's like a full circle moment.
Amir.
Huh?
Should be a
Lovely house to raise a family in, you know.
Amir.
Number 27 is Wong and Madison. You can't those two go hand in hand now. You can't have Wong without Madison.
Okay.
And you know, I didn't put Strange on the list because Wong is now the Sorcerer Supreme. I mean, he got it on the technicality, right? Because he blipped for because Strange blipped for 5 years. That's how Wong got the job, which I think is hilarious. Like, that was a very, like, quick moment that they had in Spider-Man No Way Home, just that one line. But, like, that changes a lot for the MCU, at least for the Doctor Strange corner of the MCU. And the fact that Wong, at least for, like, Phase 4, was like making so many cameos and all these different projects. Like, I mean, he like made a name for himself. He like was really becoming like a fan favorite character. He still is. He needs to return for Doomsday. Highly rumored for Doomsday, I would say. This is a character that like, he knows Shang-Chi, he knows She-Hulk, he knows all the Avengers. So like, he has to return right away. And again, Madison too. Oh, she's so funny.
Wongers.
Number 26 is Okoye. Technically, she was fired from her job. She's no longer a Dora Milaje. They will never be the same again, but she is still active in the MCU because she's got her Midnight Angel suit. She's still, I mean, the last we saw of her, she broke Ross out of like prison or whatever. She's still a very cool character. I don't think she's going to be in Doomsday. We really don't know when her next appearance is going to be. I mean, she has to come back at some point. Black Panther 3 at the very least, but I would appreciate her showing up before then. I mean, I feel like everyone's going to be in Secret Wars. I don't think Secret Wars is going to miss any major characters. I'll never forget the fight scene with her, Natasha, and Proxima, right? I mean, Okoye, she's like one of the Avengers for a reason, you know? And I do consider her to be an Avenger because during the blip, I mean, she was with them. She was working with them. So yeah, she's got to return. Number 25 is Ant-Man plus the Wasp. Ant-Man is confirmed for Doomsday. Wasp, I don't know if she like quit acting or what. I don't know if she's going to be in Doomsday or not. I think she would be, at least like a cameo or something. And you guys know I absolutely hated Quantumania. I mean, I didn't hate it. It's okay. But like, it's just a missed opportunity. But I just feel like one bad movie or one bad show shouldn't really like destroy a character. You know what I mean? At least like, well, I didn't put Nick Fury on this list for a reason, but I think Ant-Man, he still has a lot of credit to himself. He's still very funny. And I'm glad he's going to be in Doomsday, you know? It makes a lot of sense that he would be part of Sam's new team because Sam was in the first Ant-Man movie, you know? And they always make jokes about that. So it just makes sense. And then with Wasp 2, I just think they work very well together. Number 24, and this one's going to shock you for sure. Number 24 is Monica Rambeau. Highly rumored for Avengers Doomsday. I don't see how they cannot have her show up, especially because Beast is coming back, Kelsey Grammer's Beast. Like, she's going to be a part of the main storyline. There's been rumors that she's kind of taken on like the Vision role in terms of like Infinity War, how that was. It's very important. I mean, she made a sacrifice. She's in another universe now. And I loved her in WandaVision also. She got a very good boost with that show. It definitely helps the character. Yeah, she has to be in Doomsday. Number 23 is Moon Knight and Scarlet Scarab as well, the add-on. Both of the characters, next appearance unknown, which is so terrible. I honestly don't think they're gonna show up in Doomsday, which is a real shame. Secret Wars, possibly. I think, again, everyone's gonna be in Secret Wars, but I mean, if they don't do season 2, then they have to be in Midnight Suns. Eventually, that's what like the monster corner of the MCU is going to be like leading to or whatever. So like Blade, Ghost Rider, all those characters are going to be together. And I think that works well for Moon Knight. I think Moon Knight should be a part of that corner of the MCU or the street level. Hear me out on this because I know in like the comics, well, He's in London. He's not in New York, but I guess in the comics he's in New York a lot. Like he hangs out with Daredevil, he hangs out with Spider-Man, so that would kind of be cool to see. He needs to come back right away. I think everyone knows it was a really good show. I had it if you watched my movie and show ranking, you know it was ranked pretty low, but I feel like the reason it's so low is because it doesn't really tie into the MCU. Like, he has yet to show up. He was in that one project and that was it. Like, I just feel like if he returned, his show would have been higher up on the list because I would have had to rewatch it. You know, if he was confirmed for something else, I'd been like,
Nope, gotta watch Moon Knight again.
and that probably would be higher up on the list, but they can't get rid of those characters. They have to return. Number 22, and this is the first of the multiverse characters. I don't have many multiverse characters on this list. Again, that's not what I wanted to do. Number 22 is Gambit, confirmed for Doomsday. Very happy about that. I do think he will be with the original X-Men. I don't think he's going to be with Deadpool again. I mean, Channing Tatum, he was supposed to have that movie out. Like, what? I don't even know what year that was, but he was supposed to have his own Gambit movie. That never happened. The way they brought him back in Deadpool and Wolverine, I just thought it was so clever. And he's hilarious. Like, the accent that he chose for the character is just funny. It's just very, very well done.
Knowing that it ain't coming off without that dome gonna come off with
I'm
it.
so sorry, beautiful. I want this to be gentle. Who is your dialect coach? The Minions? I feel like we were missing critical exposition here.
Glad he's coming back. And his powers were so cool. Like, the purple. I mean, after, what was it? X-Men Origins Wolverine. I don't think anyone believed in a live-action Gambit there for a while, but Channing Tatum, I mean, give that man a round of applause because he really, like, he was like, you know who a good character is? Gambit. X-Men 97 also did a lot to help the character of Gambit, but I think Channing Tatum's Gambit really just, like, reshaped the character for a lot of people. For me, for sure. 21 is Ghost. This one is, I know this one is surprising to a lot of people. I mean, when Ant-Man and the Wasp was released, I think we all wanted more Ghost action sequences. Like, I mean, those powers are just so cool on her to see. And the way they brought her back with Thunderbolts, how they utilized her powers there, it's just really, really cool to see. I'm so happy she's coming back for Doomsday, confirmed for Doomsday. Yeah, she's just a cool character. And she's, like, underrated too, you know what I mean? The fact that she's now, like, an Avenger, because, I mean, Avengers with the Z, but those two teams are going to blend over to one another. They're all going to be a part of the same team. It's going to be cool to see her interact with, like, the main MCU characters. I'm very happy for Hannah John Kamen. Number 20, another multiverse character. Number 20 is Deadpool, kind of confirmed for Doomsday. Hold on, let me look something up, because I know they were talking about that. I mean, until I see the chair. Until I get a chair with Ryan Reynolds' name on the back, it's not confirmed for me, but I mean, that's what everyone's talking about recently. They're saying that he is going to show up in Doomsday. However, he's not going to be a part of the main Avengers team. I mean, I think that's pretty good, to be honest. I think he's going to be part of, like, Loki's team or whatever, and I'm sure he'll have a bigger role for Secret Wars. Again, we got to find out why Thor was crying.
Is that me? Is that Thor? Is he crying? Why is Thor crying? Quick,
Do not
tell me.
speak to her.
And that would make sense if he's on Loki's team, because I think then, you know, if it was Loki, Thor, and Deadpool with, like, a couple other multiverse characters, that would actually make a lot of sense. Yeah, he's just hilarious. I'm very glad they brought him into the MCU. Everyone was, like, super worried when they canceled the X-Men Fox movies. They were like, oh, what about Deadpool, you know? Well, he's back. He's back, and he's in the MCU. Oh my gosh.
Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and follow me on Patreon.
Number 19 is Kate Bishop. She's amazing. She was so cool in the Hawkeye show. And I do wonder if she's going to be in Doomsday. She hasn't been confirmed just yet. I think it's very likely. Hold on, I want to see if there's any news on her, actually. Oh, she's confirmed for Zombies. That's what it was. Okay. I mean, that's animation, though, but still, she needs to return right away. Again, I feel like there's a lot of characters on this list that it's just a shame that Marvel hasn't done more with them, but Kate Bishop is definitely one of them. She was in the end credit scene for the Marvels. At some point, she's going to team up with the rest of the gang, but until then, she's highly rumored for Doomsday. I don't know if she's highly rumored. It depends if the script, honestly, has time to deal with the Young Avengers. I'm not sure. I feel like if any of the Young Avengers showed up, it would probably be the three that I do have on this list, but I mean, let's just wait and see. Number 18 is Wiccan and Ghost Agatha. Those two go hand in hand now. Highly rumored for Doomsday. I don't think it was like officially confirmed or anything, but I think there's a good chance if Scarlet Witch is in the movie, then he's also going to be in the movie because he's got to reunite with his mother. He's going to reunite with his brother, in the Vision Quest series, hopefully. And then Wanda will be back, I'm sure, for Doomsday. We'll get to Wanda when we get to Wanda. She's very high up on this list. And maybe I'm biased with Wiccan because I like Wanda so much, and he's her son. And oh, his powers are insane. I talked about this when I was ranking all the movies and talking about Agatha all along, but just the twist that he created the road, I just really like how they did that. And then I like too his like, not friendship with Agatha. I don't know really what it is, but how she's kind of like gonna like help him, I guess now. I don't know, it's confusing. They gotta continue the story though. I'm sure they're gonna pick up right where they left off with Vision Quest. If not, then I might be a little upset, but just a very cool character. Again, him and Wanda, they gotta have some amount of screen time together in the next Avengers movies. Number 17 is The Punisher. Confirmed for Daredevil Season 2, confirmed for Spider-Man Brand New Day. And then also he's getting his own special presentation next year. I'm not sure what's coming first. Maybe his special presentation. They haven't put a date on that just yet. It's exciting. It's very exciting. Like, I think everyone wanted more Punisher action after the Netflix shows were canceled. And so the way they brought him back with Daredevil Born Again, and now he's going to be in all these, 3 different projects in 1 year. That's insane. I'm so happy about that. Doomsday, I would say no, probably. I don't think they're going to bring any of the street level heroes into Doomsday. Maybe they'll tease Spider-Man at the end, but Secret Wars, maybe. It is possible. Again, everyone's going to be in Secret Wars, but Punisher, just an amazing character arc overall, and he's just cool. He's just a very cool character. Number 16, and I'm sorry, I kind of cheated on this one. Number 16 is the Fantastic Four. I couldn't just pick one. Honestly, I was like, who do I like the best? It's probably not Reed. I would say Reed is probably like the last out of the 4. I would say my favorite is probably either, I don't know. It's either Johnny or Sue, maybe. I'm probably going to say Johnny, to be honest. I think Johnny is my favorite. I don't know. I like Ben too. I don't know. I think Marvel handled these characters really well. This was like the 3rd or 4th iteration of them already, so they kind of knew what not to do, if that makes any sense. It just worked out really well. I love the 60s aesthetic of the movie. I'm so happy all these characters are returning for Doomsday, and I think this is like the right step with the multiverse saga. I think all us fans are like over the multiverse, like we're just done with it at this point, but how there's a different universe and it's like in the style of the 1960s. That to me is how the multiverse saga should have been all along. It should have been like exploring these different universes with their own teams of heroes and stuff. Like we were kind of teased with that with Multiverse of Madness with the Illuminati there, but that never like panned out to anything. So having the Fantastic Four, a main team of superheroes that we know in another universe, it's just cool. It's just very cool. And again, how they're going to team up with, I'm sure, the main Avengers in Doomsday. It's going to be really cool to see. Number 15, I cheated on this one too. I couldn't pick a one again. Guardians of the Galaxy. Specifically, probably Star-Lord. He kind of is like the only active one. Like he was the only one who was confirmed to be returning at the end there. I mean, even so, we don't know when. We don't know if it's going to be Secret Wars or Doomsday. I like Mantis too. I like Nebula. I like Rocket and Groot. Again, all of them. I can't just pick one. I'd probably not put Gamora and Drax on this list because like they're done. They're not coming back. The others I can see returning. Like I know Nebula's like retired or whatever. She's gonna come back eventually. And I think the number 1 character I probably want to see return is Star-Lord and Mantis and Rocket's new team as well. Again, I really cheated on this. This really is not a top 30 list. It's like,
I don't even know.
I can't just pick one. I like the Guardians way too much. I can't get rid of those characters. Number 14, this is another one that's gonna like really shock people. Bob, aka Sentry, aka The Void. Oh, he's so funny. I just really like this character a lot.
Are you okay?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're
fine.
I think that him literally being like more powerful than all the Avengers, that idea there, and I mean he kind of is. I mean, let's see. We don't really know if he's gonna be able to get his powers back for Doomsday. He is confirmed. They're all confirmed. I mean, he was just very well done. I like the super suit that he got. I just like his personality overall. I think him being, I mean, in the beginning there, Yelena is like, I think he's just like a civilian, you know? But he wasn't a civilian. He like volunteered for the experiment or whatever. And his powers are so cool. I hope he can get them back and go against Doom. I think that would be really, really cool. I mean, let's see. Let's wait and see. But Bob, he's sticking around for sure. Number 13 is Thor. And again, one bad movie does not boot out the character, okay? He's just got an amazing arc. Like, you look back at the first Thor film and compare him to now, it's just a really good character arc. He's been on so many adventures, been in so many movies, and he's confirmed for Doomsday. I'm very happy about it. He needs to find Loki right away. Those two have to have a reunion, and again, he's gonna meet Deadpool and he's gonna cry over Deadpool like getting killed or something. I don't know what's gonna happen with that, but it's gonna be hilarious when it does happen. I think the comedy aspect in Thor Love and Thunder, they overdid it. They definitely overdid it, but I still like Thor being a comedic character. Like, it just works very well for him rather than being like the more like serious Asgardian that he was in the first few films. And then I don't know what they're gonna do with his daughter, because that is Chris Hemsworth's real life daughter. It's the same with Scar. It's like, how do you explain these kids? Because, you know, they're probably not going to be back in Doomsday. So, I mean, let's see what they decide. It's going to be interesting for sure. Number 12, this is another multiverse character. This one is going to shock people. And this one, I mean, she's one of my favorite characters. That's why I had to put her on the list. Number 12 is Peggy Carter. If you have not watched Agent Carter, then you're just not going to understand. You're not going to understand my obsession with this character.
I don't think he wants to do that, Mr. Mr. Jarvis! I learned that one from my brother.
She's so cool. Even without her Captain Carter powers, like, she can still handle herself, you know, because she's a spy. And I love the spy corner of the MCU. Rumored for Doomsday, highly rumored for Doomsday. I do think she will show up, probably as Captain Carter. Well, they might bring back her and Steve from the timeline that he, like, went back to go see her at the end of Endgame, but I do think it will be Captain Carter, probably. And to be fair, they kind of owe it to Haley Atwell. I don't think she was portrayed very well in Multiverse of Madness as Captain Carter. Not like the animation. I think the animation still has done Captain Carter the best. But it would be cool to see her on, like, a multiverse team of heroes for Doomsday. And once again, go watch Agent Carter. Like, if you've not seen Agent Carter, you're missing out on that show. They just did, like, an article on it about why it, like, deserves its place in the MCU canon. I mean, I kind of think it is canon because they brought back Jarvis, you know? Go watch it. Go watch it. It's an amazing show. Number 11 is Shuri. One of the best arcs in the MCU. Obviously, things would have been very different for this character if Chadwick Boseman had not passed away. But I think they made the right call, making Shuri the next Black Panther. She lost everyone. Like, it's very sad what happened to her. She lost her entire family. I just think the arc that she has of, like, wanting revenge on Namor, it was just very well done. I'm glad she's getting more time to shine with the Avengers now. She was always, like, a very funny character. I'm hoping she can get back to that because, I mean, Wakanda Forever, it was a very serious movie. I mean, it was just amazing for her character arcs. And I'm hoping her and Spider-Man can have some, like, scenes together. Well, I don't know if Spider-Man's gonna be in Doomsday, but those two need to, like, have a pep talk together or something because they both lost, like, everyone. And they're, like, both science-y. I just think those two would, like, really hit it off. Like, they have a lot in common. Number 10, this is another multiverse one. Wolverine and X-23, they both need a return. I would say Wolverine is probably gonna be in Doomsday since Deadpool is gonna be in Doomsday, but let's see. Secret Wars at the very least. I'm so happy they brought back Hugh Jackman. Honestly, I feel like Deadpool and Wolverine, it really helped the MCU. It really helped the X-Men side of things because I don't think anyone wanted a reboot right away. Hugh Jackman, he's like still in his prime to play the character, so they can't get rid of him. He was so good in that movie. Like when he puts his mask on for the first time, amazing, absolutely amazing. Number 9 is Daredevil. I mean, I talked about this before, but I feel so bad for the people who watched Daredevil Born Again and did not watch the original Daredevil show. I don't know why you did that. Go watch the original Daredevil and Defenders as well. I would probably say he's rumored for Spider-Man Brand New Day just because Punisher's gonna be in the show. And he was in Spider-Man No Way Home, so like it kind of would make sense if they brought him back for that. Matt Murdock, such a good character arc, such a good character in general. I'm very happy he's building out his team for season 2. They already said Jessica's coming back. Hopefully we get Luke Cage and Iron Fist as well, and a whole bunch of other characters, Colleen, Misty Knight, but he like totally owns like the street level of the MCU, you know what I mean? Like it's supposed to be Spider-Man, it kind of is Spider-Man in the comics, but Daredevil, I mean he's literally like bringing back the Defenders. It's just gonna be really cool to see. Number 8 is Shang-Chi and Katie as well. Hopefully Katie's in Doomsday as well. Shang-Chi is confirmed for Avengers Doomsday and I'm very glad about it. I think this was like the biggest missed opportunity of the multiverse saga, was not bringing him back for any other live action appearances. because he's such a cool character. Like the way he has the 10 rings now, the way he can use them to fight, it's going to be interesting to see that level of action in an Avengers movie. It's going to be so cool. I don't know. I don't have too much to say about this character because literally one movie, you know, like we just need more of him, and I'm glad he's coming back. Number 7 is Bucky Barnes. Phase 1, man. He's been in it since Phase 1. I mean, he did a good job in Thunderbolts. I'm glad that he's part of the Avengers now. And I do hope we get another like cool Winter Soldier style action scene at some point with him. I don't know if it's gonna happen, honestly. It could happen eventually. I feel like that's what Thunderbolts was like really missing out on. The motorcycle scene, like it was in the trailers, like we all knew it was coming. We just needed like that one other action scene. But Bucky, he's an amazing character. He has an amazing arc for sure. Not as good as the next character though. These two kind of go together because they've both been in it since Phase 1, which is like so cool. So number 6 is Loki. Confirmed for Avengers Doomsday. I think Loki does have the best arc in the MCU, to be honest. Probably Loki and Nebula. I have a lot of questions, for sure. I don't know how he's gonna like get out of his chair and like, maybe he doesn't. Maybe he stays in his chair for like the whole film or whatever. The way that he levels up in the end there. And again, maybe he didn't level up. Maybe he's just stuck there for like all time now. I kind of think that's how it is. I don't know if he can get out of his chair, you know? But he's got to reunite with Thor. He's got to put together his like multiverse team to stop Doctor Doom. And the way he started off as a villain way back in Phase 1 to now being literally like controlling the multiverse, basically watching over everything, making sure everything's going good. Tom Hiddleston just did such a good job with the character. That brings us to the top 5 now. Yelena Belova is number 5, confirmed for Doomsday. Also, Marvel Zombies. Again, a lot of characters are gonna be in Marvel Zombies. People really like this character. I know they do because I see it in like the comments section and everything. I just think she is like the perfect, well, I don't want to say replacement for Natasha because no one can replace Natasha, but she is like a very good next generation of Black Widow. Her relationship she has now with the Thunderbolts, her team that she is basically in charge of now. The two Avengers teams, it's so confusing now, but like Sam's team and the new Avengers, like they're both gonna combine into one team. It's gonna be fun to see Yelena interact with all those characters. She was so good in the Hawkeye show too. Like her dialogue that she had there with Kate Bishop, so funny. I think she might be one of the funniest characters in the MCU for sure.
Well, it's my first time in New York. I love American Christmases. The tree, the presents, super-powered reindeer, Rudolph. He's so weird. Have you ever eaten reindeer?
She's hilarious, and Florence Pugh, I mean, she deserves a lot of credit for what the character has become, because I know not everyone cared for her in the Black Widow film, but after Hawkeye, everyone was like, oh, like this is a good character now. And Thunderbolts, I mean, she just proved herself even more with that. Number 4, and this one is going to surprise people, but I'm not apologizing for it. I love this character. Number 4 is Miss Marvel. Rumored for Doomsday, kind of, maybe. I don't know. Don't know how many Young Avengers are going to be in those movies. Confirmed for Zombies, though. We do know she's going to be in Marvel Zombies. She's just hilarious. I talked about it before, but the reason people like this character is because she is one of us. She is a fan of the Avengers. The actress herself is like a total Marvel fan. But even so, the character, she's got a YouTube channel. She collects Funko Pops. She's obsessed with the Avengers. Like, it just works. It literally works so well. It's the complete opposite of She-Hulk, by the way. She-Hulk wants nothing to do with the Avengers, whereas Miss Marvel, that's all she's ever wanted, was to be a superhero, basically. And her arc that she has, I mean, it's not too much of an arc, because again, she's only been in 2 things so far, but I really appreciate how they treated the character with the Marvels. Like, we need more. We literally need more. I can't stress to you guys enough how much this character needs to return. I think it would be pretty funny if she was on the main Avengers team in Doomsday. I'm not saying that's gonna happen, it probably won't, but I mean, let's see, you never know. But they can't forget about this character. She's too good. She's hilarious. I was gonna put her higher. I honestly was gonna put her higher on this list, but then I was like, nope, number 3. Number 3 is Scarlet Witch. Highly rumored for Doomsday. I do think if Marvel decides to do another, like, chairs, whatever you call that, I do think Elizabeth Olsen would be the one to show up at the very end. and that's just gonna like break the internet, honestly. I think there's a good chance at this point that she's gonna return. If not in Doomsday, then Secret Wars for sure, because she's a fan favorite, you know. She's been in it since phase 2, and she's like extremely powerful. Like if anyone's gonna take on Doctor Doom, though she might be working for Doctor Doom, she could be a part of Doom's team. I think it's crucial that she's like in that story. Multiverse of Madness kind of hurt the character a little bit. Everything that they did with WandaVision, it was just so incredible. And she does have a good arc, or at least she did have a good arc for until Multiverse of Madness happened. She had a very good arc going. I do think they can still fix it, because people want her to get like redemption now, you know. People want her to like beat Doctor Doom and like save the universe or whatever. I think that could be really cool. And then she needs to reunite with her family as well. Like, we all want that reunion. There's like a lot of reunions that could happen in Doomsday and Secret Wars. You know, there's a lot of payoffs in Endgame, and that's one of the reasons why Endgame works so well, is because of all those payoffs. They could do the same thing with the next 2 Avengers movies. I think everyone would appreciate that for sure. Number 2 is Sam Wilson, Captain America. I feel very bad for Sam. I think him and Shang-Chi definitely had the worst of like not showing up within the multiverse saga. Sam Wilson, he should have been making a bunch of cameos in other projects. Secret Invasion there should have been an Avengers movie. We all know it. But he's coming back for Doomsday. He's putting together a team just like the old days. I don't know. This is a very good character. I think people were like confused how he became Captain America in Brave New World, and everyone's like, oh, that's because you didn't watch Falcon and Winter Soldier. Those Disney Plus shows, man, you know, they're so oversaturated. I just feel bad for Sam that he has had his time to shine, because we've seen his whole arc. You know, he was Falcon. He started off in Winter Soldier phase 2. Like, he's been doing this for a long time now, and for him to finally be Captain America, I'm just so thrilled and so happy that he is confirmed for Doomsday and is leading the team of Avengers. And he has like a lot of good leadership qualities too. Like, he's very qualified for the job, more so than I think any of the Thunderbolts, which sounds kind of bad, but well, I think Yelena and Bucky, I don't know. Let's see what they do. Those 2 teams, again, they're going to combine. But I don't think Yelena and Bucky will be leading the team anymore after that happens. Like, I think Sam will be leading all of them, and that's how it should be for sure. And they better not kill him off. They better not kill Sam Wilson off. And number 1, the best active character currently in the MCU. Number 1, it is Spider-Man, obviously. I mean, we all knew it. Spider-Man Brand New Day. Oh, it's gonna be insane. The set leaks that were, well, they weren't really set leaks because they like promoted the whole thing. Like, they've already started on the marketing. I mean, what we've seen of it so far, it's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be incredible. Not sure if he's gonna be in Doomsday. I think we have to just see his movie first and see how it ends, to be honest. I do think he'll be in Secret Wars though, at the very least, probably in like a Venom symbiote suit, which would be really cool. But yeah, I'm happy they're doing more of the like street level aesthetic with the character now. I think we all wanted that after Spider-Man No Way Home, because again, we're all tired of the multiverse. We're done with it. Tom Holland, he's the perfect Spider-Man. He literally is the perfect mix of Peter Parker and Spider-Man. Whereas, you know, Toby was like the perfect Peter Parker, Andrew was like the perfect Spider-Man. Tom is like a combination of both of them, and he's like very good at the action as well. You know, the Spider-Man action scenes in the MCU are some of the best, to be honest. And I hope that's what they're going for with Brand New Day. I'm sure it's going to be like the same, if not better, you know, because that's still Daniel Cretton, the same director from Shang-Chi. He's now directing Brand New Day, so that's going to be really well done. But yeah, he's number 1 for sure. And I mean, just in terms of like popularity and stuff, he's obviously number 1. Okay, so who are you guys most excited to see show up in Avengers Doomsday? Who do you think is going to get killed off in Doomsday? Hopefully not that many characters. I don't know if I can handle that. I want to know your opinions. Let me know, who are your like top 10 favorite characters. Thank you for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you in the next video.